Hello everyone, this is just a dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between the Eufy S1 Pro on the right and the Eufy X10 Pro Omni on the left. I got some muddy paw prints. We're going to see how well each one of them mops this floor and cleans it up. Okay, so here's the base station for each one of them. The S1 Pro has a clean water tank right here on the front, and the dirty water tank is on the back. The X10 Pro Omni has the clean water tank right here. You have to add the solution to the clean water tank, and the dirty water tank's around back. Here's where it auto empties into this dust bag you're going to have to change once in a while.
Clean water tank removed.
This has a solution bottle, which is going to mix the solution with the water. And the dust bag is down here where you're going to have to change once in a while. I like the S1 Pro has a control panel up here that tells me the battery. I can tell it to start, stop. It also has an ozone generator. So if we look in there, you don't add any solution to this clean water tank, just water. And it has an ozone generator to help with cleaning. Both of these base units will auto empty the robots and they'll wash the mop pads, but the mop pads are different on each one. Okay, let's talk about the robots. They both have LiDAR navigation. The LiDAR on the S1 Pro is underneath here in this little area. Now it's not on top and spinning, it's down here, and I have not noticed that to be a problem. It actually does a really good job of mapping your house. Both of them use the Eufy Clean app, and you can map your house and give it no-go zones and tell it to stay away, and you can put it on a schedule. So as far as that's concerned, they're both the same as far as mapping and LiDAR navigation. They both have the bumper on the front that if they hit something, they will turn back. Now the Eufy X10 Pro Omni does have a camera on the front. It will take a picture of an obstacle. So if you have something laying on the floor that's really low to the ground, it'll avoid it, but it'll also take a picture of it and send it to you on the app. You can turn that off. Now the S1 Pro, it has obstacle avoidance, and this is not a camera, but it has sensors up here that can sense things low to the ground and avoid them. Now the X10 Pro Omni does a better job of avoiding things that are low to the ground, like iPhone cables, or say if your dog has an accident on the floor, the X10 Pro Omni is going to do a better job of avoiding it. Now here's the base station where they're going to auto empty. The X10 Pro Omni empties everything out of the dustbin from the side, and the S1 is going to auto empty everything out the bottom. This is where they wash the mop pads. Now, and they also dry it. At the end of the job, they're both going to blow hot air onto the mop pads to dry them when they're done. Now neither one of them will heat the water for washing the mop pads. But they are easy to, like this has a little tray you're going to take out and clean once in a while. And this also has a little tray that you're going to have to take. Okay, let's take a look at the dustbins. Here's the S1 again. It's going to go around and empty out everything or clean everything in your house and everything into this dustbin. Over here on the X10 Pro Omni, same thing. It's got a dustbin. It's going to go around and clean everything up and then empty everything out at the end of the job. There are filters inside here that you will have to clean once in a while. Okay, so the S1 has a dirty water reservoir. It's going to continuously clean the mop pad. So the S1 Pro has this roller that it's going to continuously turn. It's also going to put water and solution on it, but it's continuously cleaning it. So as it's mopping your floor, this is rotating. The dirty water is going to go into the dirty water tank as it picks the dirt off the floor, and then it's going to clean it and continuously put water down that's clean. Over here on the X10 Pro Omni, it's able to put water down, but it's not able to pick the water up. You're going to be relying on the mop pads to mop up the mud, and then hopefully the mud will go into the mop pad, and then it can come back to the station and clean them to take the mud off. Now this is going to do the same also, but it's also going to wash the dirty water tank when it's all done. When it's all done, it'll wash the dirty water tank. They're both able to lift their brush roll, like this brush roller can go up and down. It can sense carpet and lift this up and down 12 millimeters. Same with over here on the X10 Pro Omni. It can lift these mop pads 12 millimeters up when it senses carpet. They have a single brush roller. Again, there's where it auto empties. Side brushes, this has one. And then they have fall off sensors. There's the carpet sensor. And here's the carpet sensor on the X10. Here's the brush rollers. Now the X1 is like, these are like rubber, like soft rubber. The X10's got like some soft rubber and some bristles, and there's also a comb on the tray on the door here. So at the end of the job, it's going to rotate the brush backwards, and when it does, it's going to activate this comb to help get the hairs off the brush roller. The S1 does not have that. Both of them, the brush roller does float up and down a little bit. The X10 Pro Omni, I can take these off. I'll have to clean here. You can see where it puts the water down when it continuously keeps the mop pads wet while it's mopping your floor. Once in a while I will have to replace these, but I can put these in the laundry also. But the base unit is going to clean these. You can put this so it cleans them every 10 minutes or after every room. The S1 Pro has this brush roller, which is easy to take on and off. Again, it's got a little motor here. You don't want to get that wet. Now there is some maintenance to the dirty water tank. There's a little scraper. That's what's going to be cleaning the brush roller as it goes by. And we've got some different doors here that we're going to have to take off once in a while and clean. We can see inside here. And there's these little doors sometimes. And this does all come apart for easy cleaning. And at the end of the job, I'll show you, it puts water into this dirty water tank, and there's a port. It'll all come out this little port. So it's cleaning this tank, the roller, and it squirts it right into this area here, which gets sucked up into the dirty water tank. Around back, they both have charging points where they're going to charge, and they also have a port where they have an internal tank that they're going to fill up. Same with this has an internal tank. Okay, I've got 8 muddy paw prints. We're going to see how the S1 does first. I've got equal parts of hair and dirt, which we're going to see how each one cleans its own.
Start room cleaning.
Okay, I'm using the app to tell the S1 Pro to start cleaning this kitchen. Now earlier it washed its mop pad, but if this was the first one of the day, it would wash its mop pad. It takes about 2 minutes and then it would start cleaning. That's going to do 2 things. That's going to get the mop pad nice and wet, but it also cleans it so that it's ready to go. Yep, that's pretty incredible. And it's going to lift that mop pad. You can't see it, but it does lift it. Yep, that's awesome. Now there's a little light on the side to let you know when it's mopping. And that light will go off when it senses carpet, it raises it. Again, a little hard to see. That is incredible how well it cleaned that. All right, it did a really good job on that carpet. I've got some coffee in the corner. It's going to come back to that hopefully. Wow, those muddy paw prints are gone. Now in the app, it is able to show us those electrical cords and obstacles, but you can't click on it. It doesn't take a picture of it or anything. And we do get a live view of where it is on the map. Okay, so it almost got all the coffee in there. I missed that. It's getting right underneath the cabinets. Okay, so it's all done cleaning. It did a fabulous job of mopping those muddy paw prints. Now, again, its dirty water tank is full. It's gonna clean that mop pad, but we'll watch, it's gonna shoot the water down in there. And this takes about 2 minutes. And what you'll hear is you'll hear water being pushed down into the robot around it, and then you'll hear it being sucked up into the dirty water tank. So that's what it's doing. Okay, it's emptying the dirty water tank first. There's that ozone generator. That's what it does first. So it empties the dirty water tank. And you'll hear it turning the brush roller both ways. Again, it's a little hard to see what's going on. I think we can see the dirty water is filling up in the dirty water tank. Okay, here comes the empty. It's a different sound. Yep. There's the dirty water. Okay, now it's done. It's drying that mop pad. It's blowing hot air onto that roller. Now, every 2 minutes or so, it's gonna rotate that roller. It'll go zzz. So it might scare you a little bit, but that's what it's doing. It's blowing hot air onto it, and then every once in a while it goes zzz. And that way it gets that roller completely dry. Now this one, the S1 cleans itself different. It uses that dirty water tank. Where the Eufy X10 Pro Omni, it's gonna put water down here, spin the mop pads, and then suck the water out of this. Whereas the S1 uses that onboard dirty water tank to do all of the washing of the mop roller. It doesn't put the roller into a bed of water and spin it. It uses that dirty water tank. Okay, I got the new muddy paw prints down for the X10 Pro Omni, but I want to show you, it did a pretty good job of vacuuming. It did leave a little bit on the carpet and a little bit in the corner, but overall did a pretty good job of vacuuming. It definitely did a great job of mopping. Okay, so I'm gonna tell the Eufy X10 Pro Omni to go clean this room now. Now it's gonna clean its mop pads first. That way it gets them clean and wet, and so they're ready to go. And this takes about 2 minutes. You'll hear water going down there, the mop pad's spinning, and then it's sucking it up into the dirty water tank. Okay, I forgot to show you the dust collection on the S1 is a little bit louder than the X10. This is the S1 collecting its dust. Yeah, I forgot to show you that. Now I'll show you the X10 when it's done, self-emptying. Okay, here goes the X10. Okay, it has spinning mop pads that it can lift up and down when it senses carpet. All right, so it's cleaning the muddy paw prints. Now, I've got the X10 Pro Omni is going to do 2 passes. Now it's going to lift those mop pads automatically and start vacuuming carpet. Here's how it does in the corner. Maybe a little bit better job in the corner than the S1. doing a really good job of vacuuming. Looking good. So it does smear it a little bit, but eventually it will pick it up. Okay, so it's clean. It's done with the first pass. It's going to come back. It's going to wash all that dirt off the mop pads and then go back for the second pass. Okay, so now this is the X10 Pro Omni. A little bit quieter. After it auto empties, you'll hear it turning that brush roller backwards to get some of to activate that comb to get some of the hair off the brush roller. Okay, the X10 is going to wash its mop and finish cleaning this floor for the second pass. Okay, so the Eufy X10 is going to need 2 passes to get those muddy paw prints clean. It did a little bit of smearing. That was pretty amazing what the S1 did. I knew it was good, but I forgot how good it was. Now, as far as the app's about the same on both. The X10 has superior obstacle detection, and it takes pictures. Here's the S1. Again, it shows you the obstacle, but you can't do anything. Now, I know it did miss some on that. That's where I was standing. These robots, if it sees me standing in an area, it will avoid it. So with that LiDAR navigation. It did better in the corners over there with that coffee. And the Eufy X10 does seem to do better on carpet. But I've got detailed reviews on both of them, and the obstacle avoidance is just so much superior on the X10 with that camera on the front. Again, you can turn that off if you don't want that. But it's even so smart that it recognizes pet waste. So if your dog makes I put fake poop on the ground, it avoids it, takes a picture of it, and then it sends you a notification that you have pet waste on the floor. So that's kind of neat. The S1 doesn't do any of that. And in fact, it actually has a hard time recognizing pet waste and small cords. But so does the X10 once. Nothing is perfect. The X10's better, but even the X10 will miss dog waste once in a while and a cord on the ground. I thought I had selected 2 passes, but apparently I didn't, so I had to start it again. On the second pass, it usually goes the opposite direction, but it's going to go the same direction on this. I will be comparing the S1 to the Eufy Dream X40 Ultra. That video is coming up next. So you can see, here's the second pass. Yeah, it left a little bit. But it's going to go over it one more time. Yeah, it just leaves a little bit. Boy, almost. Yeah, I think if it could do thirst. Now, as far as I know, it doesn't sense dirt. Like the X40 has a dirt detection on it. If it could sense dirt, it would go over that again. See, they both tell you exactly where they are on the map in live view. There's that obstacle. It took a picture of it. See, it's excellent at obstacle avoidance. Okay, it's all done. Again, sometimes it does a better job. This time, not so much. Yeah. I have detailed reviews on how to use the apps, how to set them up for the first time. Let's do a zone. Let's just tell the. I think that's where it's at. Let's tell it to go clean that area.
Start zone cleaning.
So the X10 is emptying its dustbin. So here's the Eufy S1 Pro. Oh yeah, it's a fabulous mop. Wow. That is so cool. That's amazing. It's like a Tenneco. That's impressive. It was able to clean what the X10 Pro Omni was not able to. I like that little light on the side to let you know when the brush roller is turning, and you can see it turning. Oh, it raised it up because it sensed carpet. So it says it's so now the S1 is back cleaning, removing dirty water, and it showed brown water going down. Now it's washing them up. So I think it is in theory doing what I was saying. It empties out that dirty water tank, and then it cleans it, and then it's going to empty it out again. Now it says it's adding water. So it's pretty neat how that works. Okay, it's removing the dirty water tank here. That's the very end job. See how it shows the dirty water going down. That's so cool. Now both of them have the fan going right now, and I think the fan is the same loudness on both of them. Now the S1 is, I think, going to retail for $1,500. It's not available yet. June 19th, it's going to be available. I got mine on Kickstarter for $1,200. I'm hoping it looks the same. I don't know if they're making any changes or not, but the X10 Pro Omni's been around a while now. It'll go on sale for $650. It retails for $800. So you could buy two X10 Pro Omnis for the price of one S1. Let's just go over the dirty water. Let's just show you. There's the S1. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Dirty water tank installed.
Yeah, you can tell a difference. Now the specs, both of them have 8,000 pascals of suction. They both lift their mop pads 12 millimeters. Let's talk about scoring. The Eufy X10 Pro Omni, when I did my scoring, got a 95 out of 100. The reason it got such a high score is obstacle avoidance, easy to work on, and its cost. Let's talk about the S1. The S1 got a 90 out of 100, still an A. What are the three things that hurt it? Obstacle avoidance, maintenance, and cost. I think that dirty water tank, I think, is going to be tricky. I don't know, but it's got a lot of little parts and everything in it. I'm just guessing that it's going to be a lot of work. I mean, it is a lot. I mean, compared to the X10, it is some work taking those little ports off enough. So there is going to be some work on the S1, more work than on the X10. But I love this screen up here. And this screen will talk to the robot. It could be in 3 rooms away and it'll still talk to it. So this was a lot of fun. I know these videos get kind of long. I got the X40 coming up. I've got all kinds of comparisons. I've even got the X10 compared to the X40, but pretty excited about this S1. Got a lot of comparisons to do with it. Again, I bought both of these with my own money. Would I spend $800 on the X10 Pro Omni? Yes, I would. Is it the best at mopping really dirty floors? No. Will it mop your floor that's kind of just generally clean on day to day? Yes, it will. Now, this S1, would I spend $1,500 on it? Ooh, that's a tough call. I don't know. That's a tough one. I want to see that around $1,200–$1,300. Then it's an absolute must buy. 14, 15, boy, it at least works. Its obstacle avoidance isn't the best. It's just a fabulous at mopping, as we saw. I mean, it just cleans that brush roller. It absolutely is amazing as far as that. On really thick carpet, the X10 Pro Omni does a little bit better job. I didn't show that in this test, but I have been using it on the thicker carpet. The S1 does okay, but the X10 just does a little bit better job. So be sure and check me out on Instagram, Just a Dad Videos on Instagram. I do free giveaways there and my Facebook group page. I love what I do. I love giving you the honest reviews, buying these products. You know, if there's some way you would want these tested, let me know. I did that hot water testing because somebody told me in the comments, and I'll work on it, try to do a little bit better job of that. But I just really do love what I do. I just appreciate everybody's support. Again, the link's in the description. If you click on them, the products won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. That way I can continue to buy these and give you my honest review. Again, that's what this channel's about. Would I spend that amount of money on that robot? I actually did spend that money on that robot. And you know, some of these robots, I'll send them back. And I've sent 3 or 4 back going, well, you know, this is a lot of money. And it's just not, that price point's not good for the options. So I'll let you know if I send them back. Again, really, really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, I just compared, I got these other robots, the Eufy X10 Pro Omni. That's the Roborock Q-Revo Max V. They got a brand new Q-Revo coming out. I'm probably gonna have to get it. That's the X30, Dream X30. Over here we got the Dream L20, some Roombas, lots of Tennicos, even the Shark Mess Masters here. More Roombas, more Roborocks. Here I've got the i5 going up against the Eufy L50. 150 bucks. That's an amazing vacuum cleaner for 150 bucks. Got all my vacuum cleaners lined up here for my comparisons and my future reviews. Even got my Dyson here. I'm going to be starting to get more into Dyson products. I'm very sold on Dyson products now. I wasn't at first, but the more I use Dyson products, the more I love them. These are all my carpet cleaners that I save for comparisons, future models that come out. I can grab the older model and compare it. So again, underneath the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that really helps out my channel. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And I really, really do appreciate everybody's support. And thanks for watching. Miss Fiona loves to take a nap on pillows and blankets, don't you? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. It's okay. You can go to sleep. She's down here while I'm doing my videos.